Now we have obtained expression for kinetic energy as well as potential energy. Now we shall study the total energy in SHM. See, our focus was to study total energy in SHM. Total energy in SHM. So here I can write total energy is sum of total energy is the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. So total energy E is equal to Ek plus Ep. Ek is the kinetic energy, Ep is the potential energy. So Ek is half K A square minus x square and potential energy is half Kx square. So you can take 1 by 2k common, a square minus x square and plus x square again, minus x square plus x square gets cancelled. You get 1 by 2 ka square as total energy. Now, as you are aware, k upon m is equal to omega square or k is equal to m omega square. I can write total energy as E is equal to half m omega square a square. This can be the equation for total energy of particle in SHM. You can use this or this according to the data in given numerical. Okay, this is how we have obtained the total energy of SHM. Total energy in SHM. Now you are aware that omega is equal to 2 pi f or 2 pi n. Whatever notation you use, f is the frequency of SHM. So I can write total energy is equal to half m omega square is 4 pi square f square into a square. So total energy E is equal to, I can write it like this also, 2 pi square m f square a square. So this can also be an equation which I can use whenever required. So total energy is E is directly proportional to m, E is directly proportional to f square and E is directly proportional to a square. This is how we can find out energy of SHM. This is the expression for total energy. I have given 3 different forms. You choose anything as per your requirement in the numerical. So this is the total energy of particle in SHM. In this case, you just observe one thing. M is the mass of the particle which is constant. F is the frequency of SHM and A is the amplitude of given SHM. All the things are constant. That means total energy is conserved. Total energy of particle in SHM is conserved. Now my focus will be on conservation of SHM, where I will end this lecture today. Conservation of SHM, conservation of energy in SHM will be my next point of analysis. I will focus on conservation of energy in SHM. Conservation of energy in SHM. Conservation of energy in SHM will be my next focus of attention. Now you will ask me, sir, what is conservation of energy? That means it remains constant. First of all, let us find out for any point P on the path. For any point P which we have already studied, kinetic energy is Ek is equal to half K a square minus x square. Potential energy is half Kx square. And if I add these together, I get total energy as half Ka square. This is the total energy at any position P. Now, again I will define two different positions at the mean position O and extreme position A or B. At mean position, second condition, at mean position x is equal to 0. At mean position x is equal to 0. When I put x is equal to 0, I get kinetic energy as Ek is equal to half K a square minus 0, or it is half Ka square. And potential energy Ep is equal to half K, x value 0, so K into 0, so it will be 0. At the mean position, potential energy is 0. The total energy is only kinetic energy. Total energy is Ek plus Ep, and kinetic energy is half Ka square plus potential energy is 0. Again I get total energy as K, half Ka square. You can see same here, total energy is half Ka square. Again here also half Ka square. Only difference is here the potential energy is not present, it is 0. Only form of energy present is kinetic energy. Then third, at the extreme positions, at the extreme positions, any of the two extreme positions, okay, at any of the extreme positions, x is equal to plus or minus a, x is equal to plus or minus a, then Ek is equal to half K a square minus x is replaced by plus or minus a square, it will be 0. Now here, as you are aware, at the extreme position the particle stops momentarily and the kinetic energy becomes 0 as the particle has stopped, and potential energy is Ep is equal to half K, x to be replaced by plus or minus a, so it will be half Ka square. So potential energy is half Ka square and total energy is equal to 0 plus half Ka square, that is half Ka square. You can see in all the three positions the total energy is half Ka square, only there is a change of form. At mean position it is completely kinetic and at the extreme position it is purely potential, and when it moves from extreme position to mean position it loses potential energy and gains kinetic energy. When it moves from mean position to extreme position it loses kinetic energy and gains potential energy. This is what the conservation of energy is. Now I will plot a graph showing both the forms of energies. So this E is equal to 0, this is E is equal to half Ka square, and you can see at the mean position potential energy is 0 and at the extreme positions potential energies are half Ka square. You can see I am plotting it like this: x is equal to minus a, x is equal to plus a, and here x is equal to 0. You can see at the extreme position only potential energies are present and at the mean position potential energy becomes 0. It is a parabolic curve like this. There is a variation of potential energy. So this graph is of potential energy, variation of potential energy with respect to position, Ep. I have shown it, Ep. At mean position potential energy is 0, at extreme positions potential energies are half Ka square. Now I will draw a kinetic energy graph. For kinetic energy graph it is maximum at mean position and it is 0 at extreme positions. Again it is also a parabolic curve and this is a kinetic energy graph, Ek graph, and you can see at any position the total energy is constant. In between at an intermediate position there is partially potential energy and partially kinetic energy, but total energy is constant, and this is called conservation of energy in SHM. Now I stop here for this moment. This was something which is to be discussed. I have discussed about energy in SHM.